I'm with Amy, and she's with SCELP, the South Carolina Environmental Law Project, and boy is she an environmental warrior. Well, tell them about SCELP.
Thanks, Mary Edna, and you know you're one of my heroes too. So thanks for having me and putting on this exhibit. So SCELP, South Carolina Environmental Law Project, is a public interest environmental law organization. What that means is that we're a charity, a 501c3. We're supported primarily with donations and some grant funds, and so all of the work we do is for the public benefit. We work in the public interest to try and protect the natural environment. And our mission is to use our legal expertise to protect the land, water, and communities across South Carolina. So we play a really unique role because as opposed to advocacy groups that we partner with, like Charleston Waterkeeper and Coastal Conservation League, they do a lot of advocacy work, but sometimes you just need legal intervention. And the buck really stops with making sure that our laws are properly implemented and enforced, and frankly advocating for better and stronger laws that protect our natural life-sustaining systems. And it just goes to show you how much is at stake on both sides, right? Because there was a proposal to build 50 houses here on this, what is right behind us right now is an entirely untouched, undisturbed barrier island spit. It's one of only 3 publicly accessible, pristine barrier island spits in South Carolina.
Wow, and this spit comes and goes with storms. And they wanted to put something the size of a football field behind it. You think hold it in place?
Right, well, so you're right, the spit it's historically migrated. It's been completely underwater and did not even exist at least twice in recorded history. It's gotten washed away and then it builds back up, and that's really what happens with these barrier island spits. Are very dynamic to undertake different activities to shore up this really dynamic and changing ecosystem, to really fix and harden the shoreline so that they can build a road and infrastructure to allow them to do this development out here. And so what was at stake, obviously, is that the public using this as a resource. And this is our property.
Yeah.
It's public trust property because we're on lands below the National Water Mark, and we own these lands. And so it's a really something that's of immense and immeasurable value to the citizens of South Carolina. We're now having a battle over those same public trust resources up at Debadew Beach in Georgetown County. And what's happened there most recently is some homeowners are trying to build structures, hard erosion control structures, on the beach. And then you've got waves against the wall, which scours out in front of the wall and causes exacerbated erosion. And then you just have a wall of water. No public beach at all. Illusion beach.
Yes.
So, wrapping up on Debadew, what's the tension there is the tension between public beach, public property, and private property. And so we've got some important decisions to make in South Carolina about what we're going to prioritize. And SCELP is committed to prioritizing the public resource. But you asked me about sand mining, and that's something we've seen more and more of because there's so much development pressure, especially in coastal South Carolina, that we've seen a proliferation of mining activities. We have over 500 mines in South Carolina. Over 500 mines.
Depressing. And that's such a pretty.
It really is. It would have been the only mine ever, sand mine on the West ever.
It would have ruined that island.
On the other hand, up at Myrtle Beach, which is in Horry County, we've been trying to fight an illegal mine operating up in that area. It's
illegal.
Right. They don't have any permits.
No permits.
No permits. And we were able to capture with drone footage that they are actually doing these activities on this property illegally. And so we're working to bring enforcement and challenge those activities.
What would you ask for the dream situation?
The dream situation for me would be that we actually have a legal system that is designed to account for the natural system that we rely on for our own health and livelihood. I mean, we are also animals that inhabit this planet with a lot of other species and are completely interdependent on them. We're way out of balance, and we really, we're too human-centered, and we need to think about the other life forms that exist on this planet that we need for our own survival. And so I would like to see a legal framework that really prioritizes life-sustaining systems. Sign up for our e-news and newsletter at www.SCELP.org.
She makes it so easy for you to tell your legislatures what you think and how to affect change, or how to keep what we